Our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harakakodash. Giving double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone area, coming back at you with another lesson out here in the breeze while it's still around, and the nice breeze, the sun is still out in the month of August. So this is going to be the last of it, probably for this year. And we're in the hopeful year of all the prophecies coming to pass. And yeah, some random thoughts, man. Things are popping off like popcorn. And yeah, man, this is gonna be angel time. Angel time. I'm gonna title this video Angel Time. Over there in the States, they say demon time. When something's gonna pop off, they say it's demon time. But I'm gonna reverse it and call it angel time. Yahshua is still here, and the angels are appearing, revealing themselves. Yahshua Allah is still here. Jeremiah 30, 31 and 35. Whilst you still see the sun, the moon and the stars, the oracles, you know, we're still here. And it ain't even started yet. It hasn't even started. What's about to start hasn't even started. And it's gonna pop off, man. It's gonna pop off. It's gonna pop off, man. Yes, man. And the wicked them I go ball, you know. The wicked them I go ball, them I go feel it. The judgment's touching down on the earth. You've got the fires over there in California. Places are getting burned up, man. Houses getting burnt up. Was it Hawaii? The news, NBC News last night, I was watching a bit of it, saying about the fire touched down, so burn up the place so much. There couldn't be, there was nothing left to be burned up, nothing left to burn up over there. This was Hawaii. We got over there in the Greek islands, them fires over there. All the England people, them, the spoiled people, them, I call them spoiled people. No, I grew up around them. Snobby Edomite people. English, especially the English, are real snobs. So they have to go back home, man. You know, stay where you're there. Stay where you're there, Benjamin said. Stay where you're there. So yeah, man. So the angels are here, doing what they do, man. If fire, if it wasn't already kindled, Yahushua said words to that effect in the Gospels. The fire is here, or is a consuming fire. That's in Hebrews 12. I think it's 33. How Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua is a consuming fire. So it's angel time, but it's demon time for the wicked. So yeah, last night, man, I was just doing my little thing. Come out for a little bit of fresh air, get away from the concrete jungle temporarily. Get away from all the inside house. Where you got the computer, you got the television. All those things are radiation, man. They give off radiation. So you got to take a break from time to time. Get away from them, you know. But you know, we have to do what we need to do, you know. We make use of the world, but not to the fullest. So I was focusing on, I saw an angel coming out, a chariot, a UFO, right? A UAP gliding from one side of the sky to another. And I took out my camera and I filmed it, and we saw it, and it started to fade out. But then, when I checked back my video, put it up, and I checked back my video, there was a good, more than one. I was focused on one that I saw. I was focusing on that one, but then I saw flashes. You got the flash video, you got the flash chariots, which they just come quick. Boom. You got the beamy, I call them blinky. The beamy, they light up bright. The blinky, I call them blinky chariots. But when they come, they light up really, really bright. Blinky chariots. And then you got the The ones that glide slowly, they just glide. You can see them gliding. That's the first one I saw when I started to film. But then now you got, so I put it up on my channel, multiple chariots going over my house. So when you focus on chariots and you're meditating on chariots, they do appear. They read your mind, man. They know, and they do boost your spirit with the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yeshua. He sends them to you, yeah, because there's a lot of cases where you got angels appearing to the men of the Lord. John the Revelator, when he was given his vision, and on the Isle of Patmos, the angels was giving him them visions. And they said, don't bow down and worship. You know, he asked for their name and he said, don't bow down, don't ask for my name, man. You know, for it is a wonderful one. So they maintain their air of mystery. You know, because it's not about worshipping them. All they do, they say, all they are is a servant of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yeshua. That's all they are. So we've got all different types of angels, man. Raphael, I touched on it a little bit last night. Raphael, he brings the healing. His name in the Hebrew, Raphael, or Raphael, healed of God, healed of Yahweh. He brings, as far as where it comes to the healing, you might say the herbs and all the things that go along with that. So, healed of God. He's an archangel. Michael, Allah. Yeah, because I was focusing a little bit on that, after seeing the chariots, you know, they are revealing themselves, you know, and who knows what kind of angels they are. You got the messengers, just the average messengers, angels that just send messages, or they just sent by Yahweh to impart power, impart encouragement, or words of encouragement. Gabriel, warrior of God, and he appeared to Daniel a couple of times. He said, you are desired, you are highly desired. Daniel was dealing with the Babylonians, you know, in them days. He had to keep strong and keep his faith, and he did stay faithful and stay strong. And they made a decree that Daniel wasn't supposed to pray and he did pray, but that was a decree that was from those what you call these kind of, you know, you might call them presidents today or MPs today. They made a decree because they know he was a strong man in the Lord, faithful, that he wanted to keep the laws. He didn't want to bow down to the idols in those days, in the times of Babylon. He didn't want to worship their gods. He didn't want to succumb to their delicacies. Their delicacies, the foods that they was eating, the abominable foods. And he wanted to keep the laws of the Most High. So they made a decree that he shouldn't pray. And he kept it, and there was a spying on him. So he stayed faithful, but the angel Gabriel appeared to him and said, you are highly desired. Don't worry about it, you know, loosely paraphrasing. Keep the faith, you're highly desired. And we have angels too, we have guardian angels too, you know, that when you pray, which I'm focusing myself on that praying on the Hebrew, you know, Shalak Rapanaya La Kalawayafya, send healing, and there's others too, but I'm just using that one, that I'm really focusing on the health thing. Brothers are getting into the health. I'm focusing on the health a little bit more with the intermittent fasting. I'm doing that now. Added it to my regimen, to my weekly regimen, and I'm feeling better for it. And the exercise, the Hilangoli, which if the weather's nice like this, I'll probably I'll stay on that Hilangoli, the running. And there's other things too, like I put up a video, don't sleep on the trampoline, man. The trampoline is good. It does everything, you know, because you've got other exercises that do pinpoint certain muscles and pinpoint certain parts of the body, but then you've got the trampoline that pinpoints or generally touches on every part of the body. The core, which a lot of people, some people know, some people don't know, the core is very necessary for that to stay strong and firm, you know, the core strength. So you know, we have the Most High send us wisdom, giving us wisdom as we we continue to grow in this truth, man, to keep learning, and we must pray for that wisdom, you know, so that we can have a broader peripheral vision in the spirit, to be more broader in spirit, to be able to see things on a provincial level, on a higher level, or even on a bird's eye level, provincially and bird's eye-ly. A broader scale, and to understand the psyche of man. King Solomon spoke about that in Wisdom of Solomon, Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 17, to understand the psyche of man, and many other things like the botany, nature, so-called nature, life, growing in wisdom and knowledge and understanding, man. Wisdom of Solomon. Solomon spoke about praying for wisdom, and he did that. So we got the angels, man, guiding over us, man. Why would we feel discouraged? Why would we get discouraged? We got the angels watching over us. Like, when I see them angels come over the yard, there's only one thing I can do: burst out laughing, man. And I was talking about the archangels. We got Michael, Allah, who is like the Most High, Raphael, healed of God, Gabriel, warrior of God, Uriel, light of God, light, and he's in Tobit. It's mentioned in Tobit how he sends up those prayers like a sweet smelling incense. He carries those prayers, man. So let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. That's in Psalms 14. It might be Psalms 19 and 14. Matter of fact, let me just hit that. I ain't done that for. Get the dust off that one. Cause we still here. I'm gonna hit about 2 precepts. Don't need my glasses, man. I never really wear my glasses. I wear my glasses, but I'm gonna endure not wearing them while I'm doing this video. So let's get that precept. Psalms. So either Psalms 19 and 14 or Psalms 14 and 19. Psalms 19. I think it might be Psalms 14. Psalms 14. No, it's not. Psalms 19, 14. Yes, man. Says Psalms 19, chapters 19 and 14 says, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. Yes, so when we pray, that's what we want. Even as I'm doing this video now, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight. The things I meditate upon, things I pray to the Most High for. Pray for the end of this kingdom, man. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. That's in Matthew 6 and 9. The Lord's Prayer. Abanawa Shiba Shemayim Kodash Ayah Shemka Yahweh Malak Rafka Taba'ara Tazaka Ayaba Shemaya, etc. And I know that's one of the first things I learned when I came into this truth, to quote that Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, in the Lakwan Kodash, the pure language. It's one of the first things I learned, and then I learned to put up curses, and I was doing that almost. I had to have a relief. I had to relieve all the stress out, man, when I came into the truth. By putting up curses was an outlet for me, and saying the Lord's Prayer every day, and I'm going to get back on saying it every day again. Yeah. Let the words of my mouth and the meditate. That's why I quoted that precept. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. When you meditate in the Hebrew and on the Lakwan Kodash, on the curses, rebuking the devil, rebuking Satan. I rebuke Satan. Yeah. Shalak Yahweh Hashem Yoshai Wa Alahayim, the Alahayim, the angels, the powers. We just spoke about Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and Michael Allah. Gabriel, Michael Allah, Uriel, and Raphael. They're the archangels. And yeah, we've got angels that guide us, man. We've got guiding angels that guide over us and watch over us, man. Brothers mentioned that And I've heard that before I came in the truth. But brothers have said that we have guiding angels. Maybe that's why I'm into the herbs. That's everybody has a specific angel. Their gift, their lot. Which the angels are. There's all different types of angels, as we know. Some of them are fearsome to look at. Some of them they bring the beauty. They create beauty. The Most High is the author of all things, man. He's the founder of all things. He creates all things. Beauty, whatever the case may be, everything. Yeah, beautiful women, ugly women. And that's a curse for a woman to be ugly. That's a curse upon them. But the Most High brings these things. And whatever your lot is, whatever you're going to be is what you're going to be. Whatever your lot is, you're going to be that. With the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Shai. So, yes, man, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, our Lord, my strength, and my Redeemer. Meditate on good things. Yeah? If the eye of the light be bright, then you are well and truly full of light. If the light of the eye be bright, you are well and truly full of light. Psalms, I think it's Psalms 5 or 6 talks about that. Let the light of your eye be bright. Keep your eye single. Yeah? Yeah, man. So you can stay focused on the will of the Lord. Power and the power through the power and the strength of the Holy Spirit, man. Stay focused. Because there's only for distractions, we know. Yeah? But we know this, we know we've got all the things that we need to stay focused. As the angels, they come every now and then in visions. Oh, let me just mention this one quick one. There's more, because I write them down now, my visions. I went to the Kingdom Mall, because the brothers who know me know I was in that Jehovah's Witness thing. And I saw some of them that recognized me. And I just started levitating, man. Going up. And I just see that one of the youngsters, a son of one of the people that I used to know, eyes just went open up wide and big, shocked. So, yeah, we're gonna set everything straight. They just saw me as a rebel in there. But we're gonna, Most High, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Shai, gonna set all things straight. Yeah? It's him setting up the kings. Yeah? He sets them up, man. And what you've been through, if you've been that so-called, because it's not really, if you've been that so-called black sheep, that one that was despised, as Yahushua was, which that's just a bad, that's just come to my mind. That's just a bad, but that's the first thing that come to mind. But I know you understand what I'm saying. If you've been a so-called black sheep, the Most High's got ways of, turning things around. Yeah? And it's all by design. It's all by the spirit and power of the Lord. He uses the foolish of the world to put the wise to shame. So according to that vision, we're going to set things right. Most are going to set things right. With these so-called black sheeps that were despised. So I went outside the Kingdom Hall and I just started levitating, and that was just a little bit. There was more of it. But that was just to show them that, yeah, man, how the Most High, you look down on certain people, you be careful. Be careful who you look down upon. You never know who the Most High is well and truly. He uses the foolish people of the world to put the wise ones to shame. And there's another vision, but I'll hold that one, in due time. It's all to do with spiritual power, which we know that time is coming, man. We know that time is coming. This is a quick one anyway, quick hit while I'm passing through, catching a little bit of the sun while it's still here in this hopeful year of all the prophecies coming to pass. Much prophecies are being revealed to us. The stage is set for the digital currency. Past a lot of the banks that I'm familiar with, they're closed. So that's setting the stage. A lot of the banks that I used to know and see open, now they're closing particular banks. And the MOT is already there, lurking till they make it mandatory. So Yahshua Allah is still here. Yahshua Allah is still here. Let's hit this one. I like to, when I'm here, I usually bring this precept out. Jeremiah 31 and 35 says, Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for the light by day, and the ordinances of the moon, and the stars for a light by night, which dwelleth to see when the waves thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. Yeah. So they're up there, right? He goes on. If those ordinances depart, the ordinance of the Lord, the sun, the moon, and the stars, and beneath the sea, if those ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation from before me. Right, if those things can be destroyed, they've tried it. There's a documentary, I used to see that, I think they pulled it down, where they tried to blow up the blasted moon. And a chariot came out of nowhere and just lasered it from the side, lasered it from the top. It went down, and the chariot just went back into, just disappeared. So they've tried to blow up the moon, man. They've tried it, you know, and that's still up there. If you search, you can still find that. But I remember watching that before I came in the truth, and I said, that's an angel. I said that in the spirit. I said, that's an angel of the Lord. The chariots are the angels. And I used to watch a lot of documentaries before I came in the truth. But they tried to destroy the moon. They've tried to go down beneath the oceans and go places where they're not supposed to. Right? If those ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. Thus saith the Lord. If heaven above can be measured, they've tried to measure that, the earth, the heavens, and the foundation of the earth searched out, right? They've tried to search out beneath the sea. I said that. Beneath, earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, saith the Lord. And all the work we've done, they want to get rid of it. They want to throw it to oblivion. All what we've suffered, all the Jim Crow, the castration, the alligator bait, the hanging and the lynching, without sanctuary, that book, get that book if you don't know about that book. All what we suffered in the name of the Lord, the curses that we went through, they want to get rid of that, and so that we don't get our reward. They want to throw that into oblivion. You know, that's why you're hearing about this, one of those governors in America, DeSantis DeSantis, trying to get rid of the awake. They're calling it the awake history, to do with history. Get rid of the books, get rid of the teachings in history. They want to get rid of that so that they can say, well, yeah, well, you know, we haven't done nothing wrong and you guys haven't suffered any worse. But you can't do that. You can't get rid of it, because even if you was to get rid of that, you can't anyway, but even if you was to, you're wicked, right? Revelations 18, 5 and 6 says that all the things they've done gone up into heaven. Your criminal record is already documented up there in the heavens. Your background check, it's already been documented. You can't hide the background. It's already written in the spirit of the Lord, written in the heavens. So you can't hide it. So that's why I'm going to call this video not demon time, although it is demon time. You're catching it now. Shark attacks too. Getting beaten up by the sharks. Because you know, so the animals are setting them. Most is sending the angels to set the animals to bite you up over there in California and certain beaches. Yam you up, bite up the Edomite woman them. You understand that? The animals are in league with Yahshua Allah. They're not in league with you Edomites. They see you as black people, as you are. Vagabonds and thieves on the earth. You come to do nothing but thief, kill and destroy. And you're thieves. That's why the sharks are attacking you. That's why there's a whole heap of tornadoes, a whole heap of fires are burning on you up. 36 get burned up already over there in America, California, some places in America and Hawaii. 36 dead already of the fires. Mosai kindling the fires to burn you up. So yes, it is demon time for you, but it's angel time. Angel time. The angels are coming back to collect his people. Thus saith the Lord. So I want to give our praises to Yahweh Hashem Yoshai, the water to Yahweh Hashem Yoshai for in the spirit, and we once again to do this video. It's demon time for the wicked, but it's angel time for Yahshua Allah. Shalom. Till the next one.